Hey guys, if this is your first time seeing me, hi, my name is Divine. If not, welcome back, babes, and welcome to the video here on my channel. Y'all, I have literally been waiting to do this video for so freaking long. I even went to Sephora for you guys, so I'm really excited. I got some new products just so that I would be able to show y'all my makeup routine for real. Like, make sure I was stocked on everything. So not only is this a makeup routine, but this is also a life update Q&A. So I asked you guys questions on my Instagram. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the screen right now so you guys can go and follow me. And then you guys should also follow me on my spam if you don't already, because that's where you get to be the most interactive with my videos here on YouTube, because I ask questions like this, like, oh, what do you guys want to see? Oh, what questions do you want? Whatever. That's how y'all get to be involved in videos like this. So I will say the only thing that I forgot to get was primer, and that is only because I went to Sephora and I forgot that they don't have my primer at Sephora, and I never went anywhere else. I was supposed to go to Target and get it, so we're just gonna jump right in. I have somewhere to go actually, so I actually have to get ready for real, so y'all know this is my actual everyday makeup routine. Moisturizer the lips, just some Vaseline, okay? And also we're gonna jump into the questions. For starters, my foundation. All the reviews I've gotten on this foundation have been great, okay? So I've been seeing this on TikTok and I decided I want to try it out. This isn't my normal foundation. I usually don't wear foundation. What I usually do is I mix these two Tarte Shape Tape concealers in the shade Tan Deep Honey and Deep Sand, because right now I'm in my summer shade. This is my winter shade and this is my summer shade, but I'm not really either shade right now, so I usually mix them a little bit. But since I have this foundation, and y'all, when I tell you, when I tested it on my wrist, I literally was blown away, because I was like, that is literally my skin in a bottle. This is the shade Medium Deep Warm 300. It has golden peach undertones. I have no idea what my undertones are. I guess they're golden peach, I don't know. Also, in this foundation, it has SPF 25. A foundation with SPF in it. If this is good, y'all gotta run out and go get you some. This is the sunscreen that I do always use. This is basically my primer, I guess. No, it's really just my moisturizer. I use this. It's the Black Girl sunscreen. It has 30 SPF. I literally love this sunscreen. It leaves no white cast or anything like that, so this is why I'm really obsessed with it. You can get it at Target, and trust me, it is worth every penny. I don't even remember how much it is. And I go ahead and I put it on my neck, and I put a lot on my nose. Today was also wash day, so that's why my hair is up and out of the way, which thank goodness, because my hair needed it, child. Oh my gosh. There, I am done rubbing in my sunscreen. It gives you just like a little hydrating glow. I don't know if I'm liking the lighting that you guys have. I just wanted to, like, there we go. That is so much better, y'all. Oh my gosh, that is literally so much better. My exposure was like turned down a lot because of when I was previously recording. This looks so much better. I was like, why do I look like that? Okay, so going in with this foundation, and I'm going to be using this foundation brush, is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Expert Face Brush. First question is, do you have a boyfriend now? Yes, I do have a boyfriend. I feel like if you've been watching my YouTube videos, you kind of know that, but for anyone who was still wondering, I guess, yes, I do have a boyfriend. His name is Jax, the best boyfriend in the whole world. And that is not me being biased, okay, because he's my man. He's just literally the best. He's an amazing friend, boyfriend. But yeah, we've been dating for about 3 months. It's gonna be 4 months in like 2 days. So by the time you guys see this, it'll be 4 months. We have a lot coming up. I'm going to be doing YouTube videos with him as well, so make sure you stay tuned for that. The only thing is I'm upset is that I'm going on a trip and I don't think I can bring it with me because it's too big, and I'm just packing my carry-on. I'm gonna go ahead and pump it onto my hand. Hopefully this really is the right shade. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh my gosh. No, that's literally so pretty. That literally looks so good. Let's put it on the other side. And we're gonna go in with a beauty blender after we do the brush, just to give it a more seamless finish. Do a little bit on our forehead. I usually don't put foundation on my forehead because that shit is literally a whole different color. I swear. Then we're gonna take our beauty blender and take all the excess off of our hand, and then we will go in with more foundation if I feel like I need it anywhere. It is a light coverage foundation, like, and it feels really light, which I really do love, because I don't really like wearing foundation because it's so thick. The next question is, who are you currently friends with in Atlanta? My friends in Atlanta are my two best friends, Prince and Cam. You guys have seen them in videos like recently. If not, you guys should definitely check them out. Yeah, those are my friends right now. Also, shout out to my girl Naya. She's currently in Texas right now. And then obviously my boyfriend. Oh, and JB. He's gonna be moving down here soon, so don't forget about JB. I'm literally about to go see him tomorrow. Like, me and Kim are flying to see him tomorrow. So that vlog coming soon. Y'all might be like, oh, well, you didn't name a few people. If you are wondering where those people are, you're a little bit behind, but that's perfectly fine. Anyone that I didn't name, we drifted apart like people do. People grow up and they grow apart. People are in your life for reasons and seasons and sometimes a lifetime. We played the roles that we were supposed to in each other's lives, and now it's time for us to just continue to move forward with our lives. I literally don't have beef with anyone. I'm about to be 20 years old. I don't do beef. Literally don't have any hard feelings for anyone. I feel like I learned lessons from everyone that has come and left out of my life. And I know that everything happens for a reason, so there's a reason why anyone who has left my life did enough for me. And I hope that'll be enough reasoning for you guys, because that's how you're gonna get it from me. We're gonna jump on into the next question. I just went ahead and gelled my brows just a little bit. I put a little bit of gel because then the product that I'm using will kind of just slide off if I don't just put a little bit. This is the NYX brow glue. It is literally so freaking good. I love this brow glue. It helps my eyebrows. Okay, whenever I'm doing my no makeup looks, which if you guys want a no makeup look, let me know in the comments. I could do that too. Next, we're going to go in with my NARS concealer. This is medium tiramisu. And I'm literally so freaking obsessed with this because it helps brighten my under eyes and it looks so freaking good. This concealer will do me justice. I'm also going to be using at the same time my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. This is in the shade Tan Deep Honey. So I'm going to be using both of these. You guys will see where I apply them. I usually use this for the inner corner of my eye and right here. And then I use this for the outer corners and right here. How's your mental health been, and what do you do to keep yourself at peace? So my mental health has actually been pretty good. I feel like right now I'm at a stage in my life where like I'm so content with everything that's happened, like everything that's happening and has happened. Like I'm starting to see the reasons why things happen, and even if I don't see it like right now, I am just fully trusting and content with the fact that it happened for a reason, even if in this moment I don't know what that reason is, that it did in fact happen for a reason. Whether that's friendships or just literally events in my life. I feel like that has really helped my mental health. And then also just being able to spend some time alone, like it honestly really helps, y'all. Like spending time alone, it sounds like, oh my god, like I don't want to spend time alone. It really does make a big difference in your lifestyle, because I feel like when you're okay with being alone, it makes you more content with like not always being around people. And I feel like it just helps with like your self-love. So then you're able to surround yourself with people that only have the best energy, and if those people aren't around you at the time, you're okay with being alone. If I know like, oh well, these people don't have the best energy for me to be around, I'm not gonna just stick around with them because I don't want to be alone. No, I'm gonna leave because I'm okay with being by myself. It's not a problem. I really think that that is a big thing that's helped. So I switched between my brush, my beauty blender, by the way, the same brush I use for a foundation. I think my insight on just life, like I'm still going through my spiritual journey that never stops. I always have more to learn. I am learning a lot in this time frame, and I can feel that it's all for a reason, and we're about to go up, y'all. I have so much that I want to do for y'all, and I have so much that I have planned, and I feel like I've just been getting reassurance that it is all going to come to play. So I'm just trusting in myself and everything that's going on. We're gonna get to where we need to get to. I am just excited to introduce new stuff to y'all, and I think you guys will love it. Actually, I know you guys will love it. I just know, okay? I just know. But we're just gonna keep blending this out, and I know it looks crazy at some point with the lighter concealer, but trust me, it's all gonna come together, okay? Just trust the process. But I feel like that's pretty much what I do to like help stay positive as well, is like just trusting myself and knowing that everything does happen for a reason. I know that sounds so freaking cliche, but I promise y'all, I promise you, there's so many times in my life where I'm like, oh, so that's why that happened. Like this happened, so this could happen, so I can learn this lesson, or so I can meet this person. Like literally everything happens for a reason. I was so sick about moving to Atlanta when I first moved to Atlanta, and I was like, bro, like I do not want to move here. And because I moved here, I met my best friends, I met my boyfriend. Like that stuff would not have happened if I didn't move to Atlanta. That's just like something on the big scale, but like little things, like it will add up and you'll be like, oh. And even sometimes stuff will happen and you'll never be able to sit down and be like, oh, that's why it happened. And even when that does happen, you just have to trust that it happened for a reason. When you do start to trust yourself, you even get a feeling. Like I feel like when stuff was happening that people thought I was gonna be like freaking out about, I was just like, oh, because I knew that it happened for a reason. Like whatever that reason is, even if I don't know why whatever happened just happened, I'm like, okay, because I can trust myself and I know that it happened for a reason, even if I don't know what that reason is. And I'm okay with even if I never find out what that reason is. Like I'm 100% content with that. I just went ahead and applied my contour. It is the Fenty Beauty contour in the shade Truffle. I want to go more in depth on like mental health and like just how I stay at peace and stay positive, but that'll all be coming soon. So stay tuned, like a little surprise. Okay, the next question is, do you or would you like to travel the world? First of all, I love traveling. Like I've literally been traveling. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and blend with this Real Techniques buffing brush. My mom has literally made me such a big traveler. I have been traveling since I was like 2 years old. I feel like the first place my mom ever took me to was France, and I don't remember it because I was literally fucking 2, but I want to go back because the picture she showed me, like it's literally beautiful. I was supposed to go on a Europe trip for my senior year, okay, and that did not happen because of COVID. I'm still upset about that, okay, but everything happens for a reason. But I'm definitely going to be going there, okay, and a lot of other places. I've been to Thailand, I've been to China, I've been to the Bahamas, of course. I've been so many places, y'all, and I'm literally so beyond thankful that I have the opportunity to travel so much, because it is something that I love doing, and I'm definitely going to be doing it a lot more. But just be able to experience different cultures, because like y'all know I am biracial, so I love learning more about my culture and other people's culture. I feel like it is so beautiful that we are all so similar but also different in so many different ways. I don't know, I just like appreciating other people's culture as long as mine and learning more about my own. But yeah, I definitely love traveling, and I definitely will be doing a lot more of it, so that also means a lot more travel videos. So definitely get ready for those, y'all. Also, when I do my nose contour, y'all, this is my favorite part. I love fucking nose contour. I'm using my Naked brush. This is an eyeshadow brush that I stole out of the Naked 2 palette from my mom, okay, and I take this end of the brush, okay, to blend my nose contour, and it'll still look crazy, but when you blend it, bring it into your eyebrow first of all and make it look more seamless, and it also just brings more definition to your face, especially after doing the lighter concealer. I'm not trying to like fully blend it in, I kind of just do a rough, and this kind of helps just get like the product moved around because it's more accurate. I can like tell it where to go. But for major blending, I go right back in with that buffing brush and I just go crazy. I literally just there. So now we're gonna go in with our powder and we're going to bake. I actually on my live was getting a lot of questions about what baking is and how you do it. This is my Anastasia translucent powder. If you're a person of color and you want to do baking and stuff like that, translucent powder is really good. But also, especially if you like a brighter under eye, banana powder works really well, especially for people of color. I usually have 2 separate beauty blenders, one for powder, one for liquids, but I don't know what my other one is, so we're gonna take it, and I want to get a powder puff. I meant to get one before I did this video, them little triangle ones off of Amazon. Everyone says it makes your skin look seamless, but for now we're still just gonna stick to this. But if you have it, use it, okay? What baking does is it really just sets your face so you don't get any of those creases under your eye, especially after you just put concealer, and especially since I put a lighter concealer, I feel like it would show up even more. So we're just gonna kind of set it here, and I also get a little bit oily in my T-zone area, so this helps just control the oils. I do have combination skin. It's like dry to combination, but especially like in the winter, it's dry. My T-zone does get a little oily, so I go ahead and just kind of put powder in that area. Basically all the places I just put concealer, plus a little bit on my forehead. But on my forehead I'm not really baking. I'm kind of just taking any excess powder that I already had on my beauty blender and just packing that into my skin and on top of my eyebrows, because that's where you can see the most sheen, and I don't like that. So we're just gonna take that away because I want it to only be shiny where I put my highlighter, and I have very specific areas where I put that. So we're just gonna press that in, and then we let the rest of this powder set, and we look crazy. While we're waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and answer some more questions. Where would you like your YouTube to go? Like, what are your goals? For me, YouTube is such a big part of my life, y'all. Like, this is what I want to do. This is one of my dreams. I'm gonna go ahead and put on deodorant because I just got out of the shower and I don't think I put any on yet. I have so many plans for YouTube and outside of YouTube, so many different platforms, but mainly here on YouTube. I've wanted to do YouTube since I was little. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. I feel like I don't want to spoil it, but y'all will see. I am doing something new this month. I'm going to be dropping something new. I'm opening my Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray. That is what I use to set my face, so we're opening that, launching something kind of new, and I'm really excited because it's something that I've actually wanted to do for a very long time, and it's kind of one of the reasons I even started doing social media. I don't want to talk about it too much because, like I said, it is coming this month, so definitely before the month ends. But yeah, I'm really excited, y'all. I just don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil stuff, and I just don't want to give away the tea too much yet. But know that YouTube is not going anywhere for me. I will be here for the long run, okay? And you guys will also be able to find me on other social media platforms as well. I just want to say thank you guys for supporting me and letting me even have this opportunity. We got a while to go, so I hope you guys are here for the long run because I have a lot in store for you guys and I'm really excited. With that being said, we can go ahead and take off this powder, taking that same beauty blender. I'm gonna spray my Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray. I had to get a new one because my other one was literally, oh my god, I literally squeezed every single drop of setting spray out of that one. Spray your beauty blender with setting spray. I do not use water. Oh, let me say that this beauty blender was never wet. I never got water on it. No, I only put setting spray because I don't like mixing water with my products. I don't know, the wet beauty blender, it just does not do it for me. Spray it and then we're gonna tap and y'all can see how like seamless it already makes that makeup look, and I feel like it just looks so good. Oh my gosh, my makeup is literally turning out so good today, y'all, and I'm so happy. And really make sure you get that little corner of your eye, okay? I will tell y'all right now, my skin literally looks so freaking flawless right now. Like, it looks so airbrushed, it looks so put together right now, and I'm really loving how this is turning out. So all the products right now that I'm using, love. We're gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty bronzer. This is Fenty Beauty and Caramel Cutie. We're just gonna go ahead with that same brush that we were using to buff out our contour. But someone asked, how old are you? I am 19 years old. Yeah, my birthday is January 27th. I am an Aquarius. By the way, go over any place I just put that contour. And I'm doing this lightly just to kind of warm it up and I feel like blend out that contour even more so it's not so harsh. A little bit on the forehead because y'all know I got a forehead. And then a little bit on the jawline. A little bit on the brush. Dust it off. And even go over my nose. I make the weirdest faces whenever I'm doing my nose, y'all. So just don't mind me. What so far has been your favorite place you have traveled to? My favorite place so far probably has to be like one of the little islands, which is like St. John's or St. Kitts. Y'all, St. John's especially is so beautiful. The water is so clear, it's so beautiful. I've only been there for a short amount of time on a cruise, but when I was there, I literally fell in love with the water. It is literally so beautiful. I told my boyfriend, I was like, we are going back here. Like, I want to take you so bad because it's literally so gorgeous. After we're done with that, this is how we're looking. I feel like we have color, but it's like not color, okay? So we're gonna add my favorite part, blush. I don't got blush on, there's something wrong, okay? This is the Maybelline Fit Me blush and it is the shade 50, and I literally got this from Walmart. So y'all, good blushes don't gotta be expensive, okay? So we're just gonna take in this blush. This is a Kenzie blush brush and it just looks like this. I do like to pack this on, but this is definitely a buildable blush, so you can definitely build it up to your liking. And I just really build that blush on the top of my cheek right here. Turn on my light a little bit because I feel like it might be a little bit too bright. That's a little bit better. Okay, the next question I got is, do you plan on moving out of state once you're done with college? Yes and no. I mean, I don't have a full plan, but I definitely have been looking at other places to live other than Georgia. Not permanently, but you know, just to get a little taste. I love Georgia. Like, I literally love it here. Out of the 3 places that I have lived, which is New York, Tennessee, and here, this is definitely one of my favorite places to live. I feel like I can't go back up north because it's too cold. I grew up there. I love New York. I'll go visit, but live is kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. And it's just, I can't get a lot of bang for my buck over there. But I'm definitely going to stay down south. I'm not gonna say too much about where I plan on moving to or where I'm looking at moving, but it's definitely gonna be somewhere down south, and it's definitely still a major city because y'all know I'm a freaking city girl. I definitely have been looking, but I feel like endgame, like if I were to start a family and like all that stuff, definitely coming back to Georgia. If I moved anywhere else, it would just be a little taste. But I put on a lot of blush. Y'all might not be able to tell so much. No, you can't. You definitely can, but I literally love it. And I definitely like putting it across the bridge of my nose. Like that to me, it just gives. Like I like looking like a little sunburn, period. Like that's what I want it to give. And y'all see I be putting on that blush. Okay, so from there we're gonna go ahead and start going in on our eyebrows. Take my mirror, we're gonna go up a little bit closer for my eyebrows, so I will zoom you guys in. Now when it comes to my eyebrows, especially right now, like they are not even done. Like they're not even waxed, child. Like they need to get waxed so freaking bad. Whew, child, they're kind of like a whole mess. But I go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil in the shade dark brown, and this is why I said I don't put on too much of that gel, because the pencil will literally just glide off. So we're just gonna go with just the flick of our wrist like this, and we're just gonna try and do hair like brush strokes, just to kind of fill in any sparse areas and kind of basically just try and build out this brow. But I don't do too much because I don't want them to be too dark, and I kind of just let my brow tell me where it wants to lay and how it wants to look for that day, because my brows never look the same 2 days in a row because they have a mind of their own. But this is kind of how my brow is looking so far. We're gonna move on to the other one, and I'm gonna try and answer more questions while I'm doing this one, but I have to be focused when I'm doing my brows. What do you value the most? First of all, my peace of mind and just peace in general. That and knowing that the people I surround myself with have the best intentions for me. So that goes back to like being okay with being alone, so that I and D can make sure that like the people that I do have around me, I know that they have the best intentions for me. Anyone I'm surrounded by right now, all those people that I named, have never ever made me doubt for even a second that they don't have the best intentions for me. That's why I surround myself with those people, and for so long they're literally so solid. Like I've been friends with Cam and JB since I moved to Atlanta. Even before that, that's literally why they are my guy best friend. Even when it comes to my boyfriend, because me and my boyfriend, like y'all will learn this, I'm gonna do a story time. Like he's been in my life for a very long time too. Even though time really doesn't matter, it doesn't matter if you've known someone for 5 years or 2 weeks. Like I could trust someone that I met 2 weeks ago more than someone that I've known for 5 years, and it just really depends on the energy they give off and just like who they are as a person, you know? So it really doesn't matter about that. But like I feel like also if a person has been through a lot with you, even if it is in a short amount of time, that really just tells you a lot about that person, that they're able to stick with you through really anything. And I feel like as the person I am, where it's like I need to have my time alone, knowing that even if I kind of distance myself for a while, my friends will still be there, it really just means a lot to me, because I feel like that's the type of people that I need in my life. Like I'm not the type of person that will text my friends every single day. My friends understand that, and they know that because they literally do the exact same thing. I'm literally trying to create the tail of my brows so that they freaking match, because they never do. I always have a trouble brow, and it's usually this brow, but we're just not gonna do too much, and we're gonna just kind of let it live, and just they don't even look the same, but from a distance they're not bad, okay? And I'm probably just gonna leave them like this. Yeah, I definitely am. So we're gonna go right back in with that NYX brow glue. Take a little bit more this time, just to make sure I can really set them in place, which it's really not that hard to get them to set in place, especially when you just follow where your brows already want to go, because that's already where they're laying. What is next? Setting spray, and then I find something close by to kind of fan my face with, and today it's looking like it's gonna be with my makeup wipes. And you should feel like your face, every inch of your face has like got setting spray on it. If not, you need more. What are you studying in college, and how was your first year? So if you guys don't know, I am going to be a sophomore in college this upcoming school year. So I just finished my freshman year. Where's my highlighter? Oh, here it is. I used the Becca highlighter in the shade Opal, and I'm pretty sure they don't even sell this anymore. I love this highlighter, y'all. It's my favorite one. I literally dropped it and it's literally broken into pieces, as you guys can see. We're gonna go in with another Kenzie brush, and it's just a fan brush, and I'm also going to be going in with this, I don't even know what brand this brush is, but this brush is just like a little, I definitely do my mascara first. I'm tripping. Okay, so I'm going in with Lash Sensational Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara, and we're gonna go ahead and put this on. I want to say I have like super long eyelashes, but they get pretty good after I put on mascara. I start with like kind of just going at the base like this and kind of shaking it, as you guys can see, and just trying to get the base before going for length. You get it at the bottom, you get it at the top. So then from there I will kind of turn the brush, because there's different bristles on the brush. I'll turn it to the longer bristles and start bringing that up and it helps separate my lashes to give it volume. Most of y'all might know I'm not a big college person. Like, I just really didn't even feel like I should have went to college my freshman year. Like, I kind of wish I took a gap year, but I will say I'm very grateful for being in college regardless. Like, I feel like I'm more ready for it this year than I was last year. I feel like this year I'm definitely gonna be more involved in like school stuff and just like, what's the word, more just involved in school in general. Like this year, more willing. Okay, I was like kicking and screaming before, but now I'm like, okay, I could do this. Freshman year was not bad. So, or my college isn't like a big campus or anything, but it was still a good experience. I went to a couple of basketball games, as y'all might have seen in some of my week in my life vlogs. Of course I had to go to a little basketball game and we won. I feel like the college experience is so fun to a certain extent, and I feel like as a freshman it's just, everything's so new, everything is just so fresh, and like you just are trying to get a grip of like being in college. Second semester I was like, all right, I'm tired of going to all these parties, I'm partied out. Like by the time you get to sophomore year, I feel like you're just like, okay, now I'm like here for school, I'm down to get in a relationship. Freshman year everyone's like trying to do their own thing, and I wouldn't say not to get in a relationship freshman year because everyone is different depending on where you are maturity wise. No, not even. I feel like it just like depends, because I've definitely saw like a lot of people get in relationships and like they're definitely still dating right now. So I feel like it's just depends on like your personality and the type of person you are. I don't know, like some people don't even like going to parties in the first place, and even when they get into college they're like, that's not what I'm here for. Boys in college, like I literally did not talk to a single boy at my college, because especially like freshman year, like boys in college are childish. It's literally a known fact that women just mature faster than men, and even in college that is proven. Now I will say a lot of the boys that I did meet my freshman year, they have grown a lot and they definitely are more mature by the end of freshman year. So like come around sophomore year, you'll be fine. I also want to say when it comes to friendships, like don't beat yourself up if you don't find your perfect friend group freshman year, because I promise you none of those friend groups really last. So even when you go in sophomore year, people will still be trying to look for friends, so you'll be fine if you don't find your group. Freshman year, I know literally almost every single person that had like a little group freshman year, by like second semester they were like, oh yeah, I freaking hate that group, I don't even like them anymore. And then they're like, okay, well I'll just have to make a new friend group like next year. So like it's literally fine. Like just don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just surround yourself with the people who literally like reciprocate your energy. Like don't just like force yourself in a friend group or anything like that. Oh, also don't do no 8 a.m. classes. You don't want any 8 a.m. classes. Like the earliest class I'm taking is like 10, I think, or 11. Trust me, it is not the same as high school. Like you do not want them early classes. I feel like I would probably have more advice for you after my sophomore year, just because I feel like I'll get like a full lay of the land by then. It was a pretty good year though, I will say. I feel like I learned a lot about myself. I feel like that really is what college is all about, is like freshman year you learn so much about yourself and the people you want to surround yourself with and all that stuff. So even if you realize, oh, this friend group actually isn't for me, like it is okay. Like it is okay to switch out your friend groups. Like it is okay to stop being friends with someone. Don't force yourself to be friends with people and all that stuff like that. Now we're gonna go in with some highlighter. That Becca highlighter I was just talking about, it's literally my favorite and I'm so mad. I tried to like find some at like TJ Maxx or something, because they do sell like Becca products there, but we're just gonna kind of go in and blend it. Same on the other side. Go in, do a little highlight on my brow bone, which is just right here and right here. This is why I'm saying like I only want the pop where I put my highlighter, okay? And then I do a little bit in my inner corner just to make my eyes pop a little bit. Then we're gonna do the same on the other side. It just helps make my eyes pop, and I feel like it makes my eyes wider. Then my favorite part, nose highlight. I make this so obvious, y'all. Like I literally just pack it onto the top of my nose. I like for my highlighter to be seen, and I do literally a straight line down like that, and I leave it like this. Like this is literally how I wear my highlighter. After that, I do my lippity doodas. Okay, where are favorite curly hair products? Y'all, I will be dropping my curly hair routine at 50k subscribers. So if you guys want my favorite curly hair routine, let's get a 50k, which we're almost there. We're literally only 5k away, so 5k, that's not even far. I'm excited to drop it, by the way. Like I've been wanting to drop this. I want to drop my curly hair routine. I want to give y'all all the tips and tricks. Where do you get most of your clothes from? I don't even know. I get a lot of my clothes from Garage. American Eagle, I used to get some jeans, but I'm kind of drifting away from there. Shein, kind of, but not really. Sometimes Urban, sometimes jeans from Urban. But I don't know, I feel like I haven't really been shopping lately, and if I do, it's like sundresses just because it's summer. But I'm trying to get on to like more designer clothing. That might kind of sound like, but like, but also like streetwear type vibes. So it'll be like little stores just here in Atlanta, or like thrifting and stuff like that. Is having social media as a job hard? It really depends. Like, yes and no. I feel like you have to have a certain amount of grits and self-confidence to do social media, because you will get hate, you will get love, you'll get and your hometown people will probably hate you. So I feel like it just takes perseverance and being assured of yourself and confident, and know that everyone's page blows up at different times, so you really can't compare yourself to anyone else. Like, when you do social media, it's literally got to be you versus you, because you can't compare yourself to anyone else's world, anyone else's page. You got to do what you love. The people that love what you do will find you, I promise. I'm living proof, okay? And just find your thing and people will find you. And I feel like if it's something that you love, like, it'll just all be worth it. We're gonna go ahead and start doing my lips. This is the NYX Professional Matte Lip Liner in the shade, no, Downton Beauty. This is the shade Downton Beauty. So we're gonna go ahead and line our lips. I wipe off my lips because there's sometimes it's like foundation or concealer on it, so we just take a Q-tip like that. We're gonna go in with the pencil and just line them. I don't really overline, so I'm literally just following the natural curve of my lips. And then I just kind of take it and I kind of try to make it like a little bit more ombre. So I kind of just flatten my brush, or my pencil. And I don't really know how to describe it, but it kind of like helps blend it to make it more. And if there's any spots that like look crazy, I can just clean it up like this. That is the base. And then we're gonna go in with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Bit of Honey. Put this all over, like it's like gloss. Put it all over, even over the lip liner. Sometimes I just focus it in the middle. It kind of depends on what look I'm gonna go for. Then we're gonna take this lip gloss that I got from the Beauty Supply store. It's the Broadway Ultra Lip Rose Oil, and put that on top. And that is my lips all done, and that's basically my makeup all done as well. I'm going to do my hair so I can show y'all the real finished product, and I will be back in 2 seconds. Okay guys, so this is my hair all done. I'm loving this makeup look. Like, I know I do it every day, but like my makeup just turned out so good today, and I got the fresh wash going, fresh hair, fresh face. It's just giving what it needs to give, and I am loving this look. So if any of you guys try my makeup routine, send me pictures on Instagram, on my spam, on whatever you guys want. I want to see it, okay? And if you guys want to recreate a YouTube video or something like that, tag me, okay? I want to see it all. But thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, evening, or night wherever you are in this wonderful world, and know that you're loved because I love you. Mwah. Bye. Stay safe, babes.